just the one package with two things in it. There we go. Hold on. This stupid thing just... I can't get the DVDs out with them caught on it. And I guess before we look into these too deeply, other stuff. Let's see. I got my Werebeasts, the social deduction collection game from Azure Games. You know, One Night Ultimate Werewolf people. I got my copy of that, just the simple version. Picked me up a Dialga and a Palkia from the distribution going on in GameStop right now. And, you know, I patronize them, so because I went there, I patronized them to reward them for doing it. So I got a Gunvolt. This is Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack, which seems like an interesting game. And I also did some shopping at Fry's Electronics, so I picked up a Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson. I guess number 1 maybe didn't get released for the 3DS here in the States, and Etrian Odyssey 5, because I guess I didn't have, and I have a coworker playing it. Now that we're done with that, let's see. We got two. I don't know. I consider them both noteworthy, but the only reason I consider this one noteworthy is I don't know anything about it, but I do kind of like girls in swimsuits, One Pieces. So it definitely gets my attention in that regard. I guess here's the back of it here. I see it's regions A and B. It's English dubbed. And then here, I guess this, a 2018 calendar. I wonder what I would do with this. Because of course I just got my 2018 calendars. It starts in February. Interesting. Granted, all provocative, which is as I thought. I mean, it definitely, I wouldn't be able to bring this into work. And I don't know if I skipped a month or not. I'm just trying to get through it. So if there's any complaint about this as a calendar, first of all, this last page is a little weird, I guess. And then that's January 2019. And February 2019. I recognize that. That was the back of the box. Interesting. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but interesting nonetheless. So inside it, I guess we got... Is this a Blu-ray DVD release? No, there's Blu-ray, there's DVD. So yeah, this is a Blu-ray DVD release. And one of the discs is already loose, and I think I just accidentally picked up the other one. If this one would just get off of it. It's really quite a mess of swimsuits, isn't it? And it probably means there's not much else to it. I mean, I guess there is one thing notable about it. That's Blu-ray 2. That's, this should be DVD 1 and then DVD 2. Yeah, I definitely recognize that. The glowing yellow hand, for whatever reason that means. What was I thinking? I was about to say something. Oh well. Probably wasn't that important. We got a little booklet. Oh yeah, the other notable thing is all those are actually exclamation marks in every listing I've seen for this. Seems to suggest, oh yes, it has a ton of exclamation marks. So a lot of these images look similar to the ones that were... Okay, I didn't see that one in the calendar. Is that even this anime? Can't tell because she's not wearing a damn swimsuit. I don't think those were in here. That's... I guess there's a bit of a theme going on. Just a bit. Interesting. Different artwork on the inside of the thing. Oh wow. This is... Was this not on the inside? It's not fitting very well. What about this? Does the calendar go in there? Did I just put this in there? I don't know. This one, I've heard the name, I just don't know anything about it. Yuri on Ice, born to make history, destined for victory. And look, another region A+B, and Japanese and English dubbing. I think the only other thing that might have been slated to be released today might have been another Pokemon DVD, which I have to go on Amazon and say either, yes, please continue shipping it, or I go to Right Stuff, and I've got an envelope here probably with postcards. Interesting. Unfortunately, they are a little in plastic, so I'm going to be lazy in that regard. Not sure what to make of it. I do like the shininess of the box, because the name sounds weird, but I'm wondering if Yuri is the name of the character. I've wondered that. This is about figure skating as far as I can tell. Looks like it could be good. But anyways, I recognize the name, so that's why I've been very interested. We had a hot spring scene. And oh look, imagery. Okay, I can't fit that in there. You know what? I couldn't fit the other thing in here either. It's just all bent, and I should just take these, set them aside. Do I want to give this one more shot? Where was this even located? Was this inside or outside? I guess this was outside, so we're gonna have 2 DVDs and a bunch of extras. So it's tiny this week, but here's this week's anime DVD collection update. Alright, let's see. I guess I watched all of Tanaka-kun is Always Listless. Did I start watching it last week? I don't remember what I was doing last week. Maybe I started this. No, I was in the middle of watching Terraform Mars and gave up on that. So, Tanaka-kun is Always Listless was actually pretty good. And the first episode looked like it was kind of close to almost being a little one-trick pony-esque. But then they started introducing other characters to make the situation more lively, and it actually felt kind of disappointing that it was only 12 episodes. It was pretty fun, what I could watch of it. I'm trying to think what I can comment about, but I don't know. It's actually a refreshingly relaxed-paced sort of show. The characters are just kind of neat to look at. I also finally got a chance to watch the Nekopara OVA, and it was surprisingly good. It's hard to say exactly what makes it good, which means I'm not sure if my recommendation or my saying it was good means a whole lot, but it does mean that, I don't know, kind of being familiar with the story, it felt like the pacing was right on. It felt like it kept me engaged, even though I kind of knew where it was always going with the story. Possibly because I played the game before, but it also could just be very transparent in that regard. It's not very fan-servicey. It's kind of got a climax to it. And I was surprised because I thought this was supposed to be a short 20-minute thing, but it was an hour long, which was great. The pacing was pretty perfect. I'm not quite sure if it necessarily built up to something that was super satisfying in and of itself, but overall it was an enjoyable watch. Can't expect much else than that, right? And then, since I got a bit of a mess going on back here, I dug out some older stuff, and I realized I ran into my Love Lab Blu-ray. I mean, technically I ran into a handful of other ones where it's like I've been meaning to see Is the Order a Rabbit, as well as the Wind Rises Tales of Princess Kaguya, but I haven't gotten to those. Instead, I did start watching a couple episodes of Love Lab, and it's been okay so far. It's not 100% entertaining me, maybe ever so slightly under the Nekopara OVA, I guess. But it does, one thing that kind of keeps it interesting is all these little movements, which I guess is why you find gifts from this show here and there, because it does all these little quirks that are amusing. At least in the first couple of episodes. I don't know what'll happen beyond it. Part of the reason I chose specifically to watch this is I did see a clip from it. I don't remember much about it. Yeah, I don't know if I can describe it well, and I don't know if it's spoilerish or not. But I watched the clip and it was amusing. And I'm like, I almost started it once but never did. I guess I'll start it now. So I did. Outside of that, I've actually been rebuilding computers, and I'm hopefully going to have a YouTube video about those or that project, but we'll have to see. I'm rebuilding my DVD computers, and I tried last night to rebuild one, but the SATA cards aren't, or the SATA card isn't working, rather the card that adds more SATA ports. So I have to play around with that some more, and then the other one won't get rebuilt. It is slow, but hopefully YouTube video might explain or show things, because otherwise I'm exhausted and I need to get back to that tonight, and I need to process these videos and pick up dinner and all sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and y'all have a nice week.